a couple of years ago, there was lawsuit that was brought. I think this was during the last administration, the last presidential administration, but they were already starting to come after TikTok because there was a lot of ad space that was being taken from Facebook and Instagram. And I think it was something like $800 million in a year was being taken away from Facebook and Instagram and going into TikTok for ads. Now, I mean, TikTok has just rapidly accelerated that to the point where I've been able to do the creator fund, and the creator fund, you can make really good money doing it, where basically as a content creator, you can start making ads for other companies. So now you have companies that are basically paying TikTok to say, hey, find somebody to make us ads right now. And then the creator also gets paid too. So they've just taken that idea and expanded on it. And then you look at TikTok Shop, which gained a lot of traction this past holiday season because things on there really cheap compared to Amazon.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were leaning toward that. On TikTok, the way it kind of works, it looks like a QVC ad. It's actually really funny. You remember the QVC channel?
Yeah.
Where they'll sell like the bracelets and like all that stuff late night. There's sections of TikTok that look exactly like that, where they'll basically just pay creators to just wear the stuff and pitch the products and all that other stuff, and then they get a commission for it. So that, again, is taking a huge chunk of capital away from Amazon. So that's part of it too, is they're realizing, okay, it's taking ad space away from Facebook and Instagram, but it's also taking money away from Amazon. People are starting to go more towards TikTok.
It's taking money from Amazon, but it's cutting out the United States to some degree. Like, okay, Amazon is a big one, but it's cutting them out to the sense of profiting because we get so many. I guess this, and again, I'm thinking about it based off of what you just told me objectively, but the United States has a lot of products produced from China. So China is basically, instead of you selling our products to go ahead and cut us in on the products you're selling to your people, we're going to sell it to your people with the product that we have. Yeah. And we decide what we want to do with all of the profit as opposed to having you in. So that's a flag right there. That's interesting. Yeah. I don't know how to necessarily, because I'm thinking about like a chessboard. That seems like a better move on the chessboard, just objectively thinking about it. If I, for so long, have been supplying a country with products and services like iPhone, and all the products in between, and all of a sudden we go into a pendulum swing where I don't necessarily need you anymore. All I needed to do is capitalize on your consumers' habits, let alone control the algorithm of the platform your consumers are on. Which
exactly,
that's insane.
It is. It is. But then it goes deeper than that too. So they started looking at, there was a U.S. House report that came out, a U.S. House Committee report that came out, and they're finding that even venture capital firms are investing into China as well. So it's not just TikTok. It's, if there's money to be made in America, you're going to have businesses going after it. That's the whole point of capitalism, is to consistently grow your business and expand your business, and you do it through investment. So they're starting to find that more and more capital is being flooded into China. And again, the fear back of it for the US government is, what is China spending this money on? So I think, to come full circle with this entire thing, I don't think that TikTok is at risk of being banned, but what I do think could come out of this is some sort of regulation for how much capital businesses can actually fund into China.